We are expecting a major Jeffrey Epstein document dump. It could come as early as today. The brand new documents expected to reveal the identities of more than 150 people with ties to the convicted sexual predator. The biggest name, former President Bill Clinton, is reportedly going to be exposed as John Doe 36 and is mentioned in the documents more than 50 times. Documents from Epstein accuser Virginia Giuffre's 2015 lawsuit says that she met the former president on Epstein's island, Little St. James, but convicted child sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell has claimed the two never met. Now, Giuffre has made no allegations of wrongdoing by Clinton, to be clear here, Cherise, but this document dump is once again going to bring up some very uncomfortable truths about Bill Clinton's behavior. And to be clear, we don't know what is in this redacted list, right, but the judge has ruled it needs to be public.
That's true. We don't know what's actually in there yet, but I hope that it's going to be a moment of reckoning for a lot of these elites who see themselves as gods and that they're untouchable, essentially, right? That they can't be held accountable to the law and they can do whatever they want and you know, basically engage in really horrific behaviors. If everything comes out to be true of what we're thinking, then that could be really damning for a lot of people. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Well, no, I mean, there was a very well done John Netflix documentary that went into specific detail. Virginia Giuffre was in there and many others talking about the arrogance and also, but you know, it's also there could be some bombshells for the banks in all of this. You know, the financing that backed Jeffrey Epstein, and in particular, you know, financial executives, bank executives on Wall Street who knew what Epstein was doing. They knew who he was, even after he was convicted in Florida. And they were still bankrolling his operations and still loaning to him. I'm sorry, it's still a black eye.
Yeah, this is going to be a sad day for family values, I'm afraid. And I think what you're talking about here is these banks were tolerating what amounts to statutory rape. And, you know, when you're a young man, a freshman in college, you're warned about this, but these guys could care less. And they were above the law. It didn't matter. They could have whatever they want, have their cake and eat it too. And this has gotten some into a great deal of trouble.
And Jeffrey Epstein, to be clear, you know, did kill himself in prison. Ghislaine Maxwell behind bars because of her role in all of this. The other interesting, you know, piece of this is, you know, look at, it's not just the names of again, all these names are going to be exposed, and former President Clinton is on there, but also Prince Andrew of England, who has been, I mean, he's obviously been destroyed by this, his reputation because of his ties, and Virginia Giuffre, who obviously accused Prince Andrew of you know, sexual relations, and she was underage. She was 17. He's been wiped off the royal map, if you will. So, you know, the gossip aside in all of this, I mean, there could be some more lives ruined today or this week when these documents are released.
Certainly, and I am anticipating who, you know, maybe some major names in addition to Clinton will be mentioned here because Maxwell has kept very quiet on this, and I think really to protect herself, honestly, from, you know, retaliation, and so, or what could happen legally with her. So I am very curious to see, again, you said lives could be ruined. That's very true, especially depending if it's more like rumor mill versus actual evidence. But at the same time, she has kept very quiet, right? And we see Prince Andrew, we see Bill Clinton. Who else is on that list? And I think American people really deserve.
There's going to be a lot of very high-profile names, John, that are going to be as part of this. And you have to wonder at some point if the world can move on from the scandal and the cancer that was Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, I think it's a warning to those that might undertake this type of activity in the future not to do so. What bothers me, this hits me as being a waste of time, okay? These are supposed to be some of the most powerful people in the world, our leaders that we're supposed to be taking direction from. And what are they doing? They're behaving like a bunch of young frat boys doing something, by the way, again, which is important, quite illegal. It's sad. It's a sad commentary on leadership, on our society.
Morally apprehensible. And this is why, you know, people still, to this day, there are some that just that hate Wall Street. They hate Wall Street types. They hate the banks. They have it's the bad reputation that Wall Street has because of things like this. Final word, Cherise.
Well, now, I mean, this is the same goes for the hate Wall Street, but also the same goes for politicians and elites at this point. I mean, anyone who's considered, anyone who's in political office now, just the office that they hold is tainted because of all of these horrible bad actors that are reaching leadership positions.
Well, we'll see when those documents come out again. It could be today, but at some point this week, the judge has already ruled that these redacted documents can be made public, and they will. Brace yourselves.